production of Broad and High is funded in part by the Greater Columbus Arts Council, supporting arts, advancing culture, and connecting the community to artists, events, and classes at columbusmakesart.com.
And PNC, committed to Central Ohio, for the achiever in you.
This time on Broad and High, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the best kept magic secrets in town.
We bring magicians here to help teach other magicians how to be better at what they do.
We've got new music videos from some of this city's hottest acts and explore some family pictures at the Columbus Museum of Art. This and more right now on Broad and High. Hey everyone, welcome back to Broad and High. I'm your host, Kate Quickle. Did you know that every Tuesday night in a small theater on High Street, some of the best magicians from around the world take the stage to perform an evening of magic in front of a Columbus audience? Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain to reveal the secrets of P3 Magic Theater. Well, not all the secrets, of course. Here's their story.
We're at the P3 Magic Theater where we do a weekly show every Tuesday night. We bring the best magicians in the world all the way to Columbus to perform for everybody here. It's kind of a secret. We are more of a film studio than anything else. We bring magicians here to help teach other magicians how to be better at what they do. So the guys that come in here, we're actually filming them for more instructional purposes later on.
The Tarbell course in magic, it's been around, established as the course in magic for the longest time. It was a correspondence course starting in 1929. The guy behind it is named Harlan Tarbell. He put it together, illustrated it, wrote it, and put out 60 mail order lessons, 60 lessons.
Reach between the two upright cards and grasp the next card and lift it straight up about a half an inch. That's what I want. Now that's not precisely what I want, but that's good.
And those 60 lessons then, after the success of that course, it was very successful, then were rearranged and put into book form. So there is the greatest magic of the world from the 1930s through the 1950s contained in those first 6 volumes. There's well over 2,000 magic tricks in the whole thing. So I decided, because I'm insane, that what I was going to do is update the whole thing to video instruction. So I said, well, I'm going to take every single trick, all over 2,000 of them, and I was going to modernize, update, revise everything, and perform every single one of those tricks. And then teach other magicians my particular interpretation, my version of each of those tricks.
That's the basic trick. Now I just have to figure out how to make it entertaining.
So for my own purposes, all of the routines that I do have to work for a regular audience. So that's why the Tuesday show exists, so that people can come and see me do a brand new show every week. And it's all material from these courses. Hold on to that with your fingers curled in toward yourself like this, both of your thumbs raised up like that, so that we're all encouraged by your positivity. Now I'm going to drop, this rubber band on your side like that, okay? And then I'm going to pull it like this. Now don't be too concerned. I've only snapped a couple of people in their eyes a couple of times. Hold it a little closer to the front of your face so that my aim can be better. That's perfect, okay? And then move your hands a little bit further apart like this. Now the band's on your side, yes? And your fingers keep it from going off of the ends. But if you watch right there in the center, it'll melt right through. What? What just happened?
I think tonight's probably like the 212th show, something silly like that. It's been every Tuesday for 4 years, and we've only missed 3 Tuesdays the entire time. All right, we'll do it one more time, but this time we'll only use one tube. Watch as the glass becomes the bottle becomes the glass. That only works, of course, if you have an extra bottle. Watch as the glass becomes the bottle becomes the glass. That only works if you have that extra bottle. You know, sometimes when I do this, I won't use any glasses. Sometimes an extra bottle, sometimes 2 extra bottles, sometimes 2 glasses. You guys enjoy my show?
And so the audience gets this great show of new material. Plus, they normally get to see touring acts from all around the world because we fly guests in.
We have a guy named Doug Brewer in tonight.
Let's give it a shot here.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you!
This happening anywhere in the world would be a surprise. But just by happenstance, just because, you know, I'm originally from Ohio and the production company is centered in Columbus, just because those 2 things converged is the only reason why this is happening here. When people hear about the show, they go like, that sounds like a great idea. And let's go give it a try. And then they come to the show and they see that I'm doing something new every week and hopefully always great. I do the best I can. And then they get to see somebody who's just flown in from somewhere, you know, and they're like, wait a second, we're seeing international performers at this show here in Columbus, and then next week it's going to be as good or better. It's going to be a different show. Yeah, I think anywhere people would be amazed by that. Even if we were somewhere in the big entertainment centers in New York, LA, London, even if we were doing this kind of show there, it would still surprise them. It's that good. All right, Kate, so what I understand is that you'd like to learn a magic trick.
I really would.
Cool. And while I'm teaching you this magic trick, we can teach everybody else at the same time. So everybody will learn this. To do this, all you need is a rubber band.
Okay.
It's the first magic trick that was taught to me. So this is the trick first. It's around those 2 fingers, and then I just say jump, and it jumps to the other 2 fingers. The best kind of rubber band, it should fit a little loosely around 2 fingers.
Okay.
But it's okay if it's really tight, like a rubber band like that. But you don't want one that's kind of like flopping and hanging all over the place. You're gonna grab the rubber band like that and pull it out just a little bit.
Okay.
And as you fold your fingers up into a fist, you put all 4 of your fingertips into that loop of the rubber band.
Okay.
Just like that, that's
Okay.
it, okay? Believe it or not, all you have to do is open your hand.
No way.
Don't let the rubber band slip off. You leave it on your fingertips and just open your hand. You can do it slowly and it will jump to the other
I did it!
fingers, right? So it's pretty easy.
I feel like I need to practice it, but
You do have to practice it.
The basics
because
are there.
You're going to be doing this tomorrow night for
my
our
gosh.
audience. So I thought it would be a good idea to start out tonight's performance by having Kate, the host of Broad and High, show you some magic. So please welcome Kate to the stage. Hey Kate, how are you? Come on over here.
So I learned this rubber band trick, and I was very excited. And I like that you said you were taught it when you were 9 years old.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, it's my level. So, all right, okay. I'm gonna take my trusty rubber band, and I'm gonna make it jump from these 2 fingers to these 2 fingers. Okay, see how this goes.
What?
I did it!
That was perfect. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Check out p3magictheater.com to learn more about their free Tuesday night magic shows, as well as their live lectures. You can also find them on Facebook. The local band known as Bloodthirsty Virgins recently released its latest music video, which was shot on location at the historic Southern Theater. That's where we caught up with the lead singer, Nikki Wonder, to learn more about the group's beautifully tragic rock songs.
Stars on the water, call me yonder to find my way to you.
Bloodthirsty Virgins is cinematic torch rock with a hint of jazz. I mean, I've always loved to sing, and I've always loved music. I quickly signed my husband up because he's in the house, and he's a prolific musician and does his own music and can play any instrument. So when you don't have a band, just sign your husband up. So Scott Gorsuch is my lead guitarist and backing vocalist, and James Wooster is my bass player. and backing vocalist. And then kind of like my number one buddy in the band, my kind of like my Zen dude of the band is Keith Hanlon. He's my drummer. I think I've always taken my inclinations and my ability for music for granted. And I always referred to myself as, oh, well, I'm just the singer, or I'm just, in this band, they're the real music makers, right? I can't play an instrument, I can't read music, I have no training, I'm just like a showman at the front of it, trying to sell it. So this current project that we're doing is really groundbreaking for me because I've just taken a leap of faith and started to force myself to write my ideas down and sing my ideas out and get a group of guys together that back me, and it's the most fulfilling thing I've ever really had happen creatively.
Every bit of me is frozen cold, and I'm saving all my bullets for the day you come home.
I'm very inspired by the old spaghetti westerns like Once Upon a Time in the West, that whole ambient, intense, just eerie, where they hold on to a line for 5 minutes and it just grates until you can't take it anymore, and then the pressure breaks. Like all that dynamic that you find in film is something that I'm really aiming to try to incorporate in our sound. This one that we filmed here at the Southern is called Empty, and it's very much kind of Western revenge, very much inspired by, wrongdoings that, people have put upon you, and how you kind of rise up from it and fight back. We just kind of went from the point of view of, well, this is a song about kind of facing the demon or the person who caused the trespass against you. And so I came up with a visual idea that I'd be like, kind of having a standoff with the devil. I'm an MTV 80s kid, so for me, music videos are like candy, like I want more, like they're fun. It's like you get to interpret your song and be crazy and have a party. So hopefully we'll be doing it again soon.
A little piece of me has died today, and I'm saving all my bullets for someone with your name. I'm shaking. Every bit of me is frozen cold, and I'm saving all my bullets for the day you come home. You shouldn't have done that. You know that thing that you did. You shouldn't be walking all out to live. I'm trying to forget your face grinning down at me. The day will come, I promise, when I set you free. That little girl you left at your feet lives like a stranger, lives defeat. I've waited a lifetime to bring you to your knees. I made a promise. Today I set you free. I'm empty. A little piece of me has died today, and I'm saving all my bullets for someone with your name. I'm shaking. Every bit of me is frozen cold, and I'm saving all my bullets for the day you come home. A little piece of me has died today, and I'm saving all my bullets for someone with your name. I'm shaking. Every bit of me is frozen cold, and I'm saving all my bullets for the day you come home. You come home.
Visit bloodthirstyvirgins.com to sample more of their tunes or see them live. They're playing at Dick's Den on April 13th. Local singer-songwriter Joey Hebdo is no stranger to Broad and High. He's been on the show a few times. So when we heard he released another new music video, we couldn't resist the urge to share it with you.
Can't you see I don't need another mouth to feed? I can hardly handle rolling up my own dress sleeves. I know I have read about your kind somewhere. You scoop me up and make me roll your door and rock your chair. It's not fair. It's time to go back home. Take off and leave me alone. Alright. Just go back home. It's time to leave me late. Walk on, I wanna fade away. So let this poor boy lay No puzzle piece was a shape like me. I quit. The verdict's saying, you know, I just don't fit. It's time to go back home. Take off and leave me alone. Oh, alright. Go back home. It's time to leave me be. Sidestep, you're too blind to see it's all wrong. So leave me be. It's time to leave me lay. Walk on, why won't you fade away? And let this poor boy lay.
Keep up with Hebdo by following him on Facebook, and you can see him live during his annual David Bowie tribute show, April 6th and 7th at King Avenue 5 in Grandview. The current exhibit on view at the Columbus Museum of Art explores the ways in which Black photographers and artists have portrayed a range of familial relationships. Museum curator Tyler Kahn gives us this inside look at family pictures.
So the inspiration for this exhibition comes from a book that was published in 1955. It's called The Sweet Flypaper of Life. So, you know, in this period of the 1950s, African-American family life was not exactly something that was visible. The photographs are by an artist named Roy DeCarava, and the text is by Langston Hughes. It's almost like a fictitious family album, and there's a really sort of beautiful relationship between you know, what you're reading and the images that surround it. So this exhibition sort of begins with that book, but it includes a number of contemporary artists who are, you know, thinking and sort of visualizing African-American family life, but also sort of pushing our notions of what a family is.
You know, the show has, you know, a lot of different sort of representations of family, whether it's, you know, immediate family, extended family, and, you know, from my work, I really wanted to focus on pictures of people who have been very, very important in the sort of development of my artistic practice and myself as a person. And for me, the really powerful thing about the piece collectively is that you see, you know, all these young, intelligent, you know, Black people who are in their environments and very much in their space, and they sort of command your attention in a way. And I think that's something very, very powerful, and you know, it's sort of set up in the way that they all have a sense of radical presence to me that's really beautiful and powerful. So.
Dina Lawson was born in 1979 and has become a really, you know, influential photographer. This work pictures, there's 48 images of the artist's cousin, Jasmine, visiting her partner in Mohawk Correctional Facility with their children. But what I think really sustains this piece is the evident care and love and the sort of bonds of family that persist in this situation. And they are, you know, despite that sort of difficult circumstances, a really kind of beautiful and touching image of a family. It's important that people are able to come to the museum and, you know, recognize something of their own life and their own experience on the walls of the museum. And it's equally important for people to recognize and experience difference.
I mean, I think the most powerful thing about art is that you can enter into a museum or a gallery, and after seeing a show, you can go back into the world and actually see the world anew. That's my ultimate ultimate hope is to change the way that, or influence the way that people see the world around them.
You can catch family pictures at the Columbus Museum of Art through May 20th. And if you want to see more of our stories, hop on over to WOSU.org or download our free WOSU Public Media mobile app. And of course, you can always find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're closing the show with more music by Bloodthirsty Virgins. For all of us here at WOSU, I'm Kate Quickle. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here next week.
When I slip you in, it's bitter love. You surround me, I keep this memory. Nothing else can touch, nothing else can touch. All the rest can fade away.
I see or hear or read things that interest me all the time.
Whenever inspiration hits, I try to capture it.
It's the power to generate real and lasting social change.
I don't ever give up. Even when I doubt myself, I keep going.
The notes and words come to me from everywhere.
I am blessed to have the trust and freedom to explore with my colleagues. This type of synergy is something very special.
Production of Broad and High is funded in part by the Greater Columbus Arts Council, supporting arts, advancing culture, and connecting the community to artists, events, and classes at columbusmakesart.com.
And PNC, committed to Central Ohio, for the achiever in you.